I worked 14-hour days, turning a family bakery into a franchise. Then the owner told me his son needed real experience. So I was gone. For 3 years, I've been grinding at Romano's Bakery on the corner of Main. Started as a part-time cashier, making $12 an hour while finishing my business degree. But I had vision, real vision. The place was dying when I walked in. Sale pastries, ancient cash register, and Mr. Romano looked like he was ready to retire and close up shop forever. Their daily revenue was maybe $300 on a good day, and most of that was from the same 12 elderly customers who'd been coming for decades. I convinced old Mr. Romano to let me try some ideas. Started small, updated display cases, created an Instagram account, redesigned their tired logo. Then I got old. I spent my own money on market research, analyzed what successful bakeries in neighboring towns were doing, and pitched him a complete transformation. Trust me, I told him. Give me 6 months and full creative control. Within the first month, I'd rewritten every recipe to use higher quality ingredients, introduced seasonal specials, and launched online ordering with delivery. I worked 14-hour days, 7 days a week, marketing in the morning, operations during lunch rush, bookkeeping at night. The results were insane. By month 4, we were pulling in $2,000 daily. I convinced Mr. Romano to open a second location across town, then a third, then a 4. Each one I designed, staffed, and managed personally. Within 18 months, Romano's went from 1 struggling shop to 4 thriving locations, pulling in $200K monthly. I was doing everything. Social media marketing, vendor negotiations, hiring and training new managers, even developing our signature cinnamon roll recipe that became legendary in our city. Local food bloggers were writing about us. We had lines out the door every weekend. The mayor featured us in the Small Business Success newsletter. I was getting job offers from restaurant chains who wanted to poach me. That's when Jake Romano graduated from state with his business degree. Nothing personal, Mr. Romano told me on a Tuesday morning. But Jake needs real experience running a business, and family comes first. You understand? I understood perfectly. Jake, who'd never worked a retail job in his life, who spent college partying while I was building his father's empire, was taking over my position immediately. I was getting 2 weeks severance and a recommendation letter. Jake lasted exactly 6 days before everything started falling apart. Day 1, he changed all my carefully negotiated supplier contracts without reading the terms. We lost our 40% discount on flour and had to pay a $5,000 penalty for breaking our exclusive deal with Morrison's Dairy. Day 2, he decided our Instagram was too boring and posted a video of himself doing TikTok dances in the kitchen while Maria, our 60-year-old head baker, tried to work around him. Day 3, he fired Maria, the woman whose cannoli recipe was literally the reason customers drove from 3 towns over because she questioned his authority when he suggested adding pineapple pizza and sushi to a bakery menu. Day 4, 2 more veteran employees quit after Jake instituted a policy requiring everyone to ask permission before taking bathroom breaks. Day 6, he accidentally deleted our entire customer database while trying to modernize the computer system. 3 years of customer contacts, preferences, and order history gone. But here's what Jay didn't know. I kept detailed backup, records of everything on my personal laptop. Every supplier contact, every process, every trade secret that made those locations profitable was documented in my files. I'd also been smart enough to never sign a non-compete agreement. Mr. Romano had been too cheap to make it official. 3 weeks after my last day, I opened Bella's Artisan Bakery, 2 blocks down from the original Romanos, used all my industry connections, hired Maria and 6 other former Romano employees who'd quit in protest, and implemented every single system I'd originally created. The timing was perfect. Romano's locations were already struggling without proper management, and their customers were furious about the quality decline and service issues. Within the first month, Ella was pulling in $3,000 daily. Customers followed Maria's legendary cannoli recipe to us. Food bloggers who'd originally discovered Romano's through my marketing started featuring our new location instead. By month 2, all 4 Romano locations were hemorrhaging money. Their online reviews plummeted from 4.88 stars to 2.1. Jake had managed to destroy in 8 weeks what took me 3 years to build. Last week, Mr. Romano showed up at my bakery during the morning rush. He looked terrible, pale, exhausted, desperate. He waited in line for 20 minutes just to talk to me. Please, he begged, come back. Jake ran everything into the ground. We're filing for bankruptcy next month. I handed him a fresh cannoli and smiled. Sorry, Mr. Romano. Family comes first. And this is my bakery family now.